What's up, guys? Welcome. That's Taryn.
Lauren.
And this is, I know we haven't been in a while because we've been busy with life and
School.
plays, gayness, stuff like that.
Life pretty much got in the way.
We're sorry. Sorry.
Don't need us.
So that's what's happening. And so today we're going to be talking about New Moon. Thy Jesus, right here. Yep. J-E-S-U-S. And, okay, so first things first, we're going to talk about how the movie is a lot funnier.
Oh my god.
It's just so, all together, like...
I think we owe most of it to the humans, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
not that everybody else wasn't funny, and like the Wolfpack was great, but like Jessica Stanley, I'm in love with you. Is that weird since I'm female? No, it's just a girl crush. It's something similar to a bromance. So
Yeah.
if you want to look that up, you can. But it's the truth. I love Anna Kendrick. Thought she was phenomenal in this movie. So funny. Oh my god, her monologue at the movie theater. I giggled about it for hours.
She improv that whole thing, like...
You have to be skilled to do that. Like it must be in like the rule book
Yeah.
of like awesomeness
Something.
to be able to do that, because I don't think anybody else could.
And the
She's
other
so great.
humans, like...
Eric Yorkie and Mike Welch
Awesome.
playing Mike Newton.
It's great.
So funny. When Eric was crying during Romeo and Juliet,
so
I
great.
cried too.
Yeah.
I felt that emotion. No, I'm just kidding, but it was so funny.
Yeah.
And Mike Newton Mike Newton.
He fits the role so
He-
perfectly.
Michael Welch, there's nobody else that could do it. No one.
Yeah.
I would, if anything was to ever happen, I think I would die where they wouldn't have him play
Yeah.
him. It would be amazing.
So props, kiddo. Other humans, Charlie.
Oh, I love you.
And-
He's so good. He steals every scene that he's
Yep.
in. Billy Burke just creates the most phenomenal Charlie ever.
Mhm.
End of story.
And then also Harry. Oh my gosh. When he died, I was so sad. I was like, no. His heart attack. No, it was good how they worked that in there, because like you
you never
originally
really-
thought
Yeah,
that
my-
it was
my
because
own-
of Seth and Leah.
Yeah, my own personal belief when I was reading the book was that what caused his heart attack was the fact that he just found out that Leah and Seth had phased and
Yeah.
like began their transformation as werewolves, and like I guess that makes sense, but like the way that they did it in the movie was cool too, because you never get to see what happens in the book, and so it made it more like visual, and I like that.
Yeah.
So
It was good.
I thought that worked pretty nicely.
Great, good stuff,
And
guys.
speaking of which, the whole death scene with Harry, Victoria, yes. Thank you. I love you. I think you're amazing, and I want your hair because it's so
it's
nice,
gorgeous.
red and curly and beautiful and awesome.
Yeah. Bryce
Jealous.
Dallas Howard, you have some big shoes to fill.
She does.
I would just like to tell you that.
I almost feel bad for her because of like the whole fandom, the whole Twilight fandom loves Rochelle Lefevre so much that it's like Bryce Dallas Howard has a lot to live up to.
Yeah.
And like I really hope that she does well, but if she
But
doesn't,
from what
I don't
we've
know.
seen of the pictures, like when behind the scenes when she's like kissing Riley and whatnot,
But
I
if you
feel
haven't
like
found
she'll-
those, Google them because they're cute.
Yeah, I feel like she'll do okay, but like I'm just hoping that she'll pick up where
I have
Rochelle
to
left
see it to
off.
believe it pretty
Yeah.
much. Like we're hoping that she'll be able to reach the caliber that Rochelle had.
Yeah,
I
and
guess.
also Laurent, he was awesome. We love
Eddie
Eddie
Gazzegi is just
Gazzegi.
an epic win.
Yeah,
There's no other way to describe it.
his dreads are like awesome.
I wish my hair could do that. I wish I could talk with an accent like he can.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Beast.
Left you unprotected. No, it's not gonna have the same effect.
No.
But he was phenomenal, and I was kind of sad that he died too, even though he was a bad guy.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
The wolves, though, when they killed him, they were beasts. They like ate his head. Oh, just one. Just one is that.
so cool. And I loved how like they really paid attention to the book when like they even took like the coloring, like the detail, and they paid attention to like which wolf was what color, and they
Yeah,
like, stuck
that
with
was
it.
good. That was
I
so
was
good.
happy about that, because I mean like the little details like that really mean a lot to like Twilight fans.
fandom.
So
Yeah.
I thought that was great. They were really realistic, and like we had our doubts in the teaser trailer. We were like, oh, you look like a cartoon, but it
Yeah,
got better,
but-
so we were happy about that.
Yeah, when
We were real
Paul
excited.
and Jacob were fighting, that was so good. They
I
like broke
loved
the
it.
canoe and
Yes!
stuff. That was good.
Oh my god, that was so good. I love that whole scene. Was amazing. That was
And-
great.
Oh, another really important soundtrack. Epic
The
win!
soundtrack. Oh my god. EPIC! Exclamation point.
Wow.
Double exclamation point. Okay.
Yeah.
But we're not really going to get into all that much detail in this
We have
video.
another video.
We're going to set up a new one, a special video just for the soundtrack, because we can't really fit all of our love into one video.
Yes.
So,
End story.
Yes. Stay tuned.
And another thing was the book 2 movie quotes. So good.
Yay!
So good.
Thank you
I'm so
much.
happy.
Thank you for paying attention to us.
Right.
I don't know how many times people, like a lot of our other friends who are Twilight fans were like, wow, it was really not like the book in the first movie, and like they didn't use a lot of lines from the book, and we were like, yeah, we know.
In all reality, they used like a couple, but not like as much as New Moon.
And like the ones that they did use, they didn't
were-
get like exact.
Yeah.
Like in the first movie, they never said "Do I dazzle you," which is pretty much unforgivable. I'm not gonna lie to you. But like in New Moon, they had so many good quotes from the book that I was willing to overlook it.
Yeah,
I
like
forgave.
maybe I can't be the right monster for you, Bella. Like
When Jacob said that.
yeah, it wasn't
pretty great.
exact, but it was like pretty much on there, like accurate / precise scale right there. Using my chemistry there. Yeah,
If you say so.
it is chemistry.
Mhm.
And okay, the color, we love the color, like that it's actually
Thank God it's not
Color.
blue anymore. 'Cause
Yeah.
Now you can actually tell that Edward and Bella have different skin tones, because in the first movie it was like, oh my God, why is everybody in this movie gray? I never understood.
black and white film.
Yeah, it was a breath of fresh air to see some actual light in the movie.
Thank you.
That was so good.
Summit. Chris Weitz, we want to personally like hug you.
I wish
like
I could
worship the ground you
I
walk
want to
on.
like make a special award of like Supreme Awesome Man award and just be like, you're
To
welcome.
you,
Because
Chris
you're
Weitz.
so good. We're
Yes.
so happy with him.
And the other last thing we wanted to talk about was the Volturi. We
The
thought,
Volturi.
oh my God, they're just like
So
Amazing.
good. I can't words. People
words.
I don't know what to say. They're so each and every person fit their character perfectly. I mean, Felix and Dimitri were great. I mean,
Yeah,
I pictured them perfectly like that. I think
Exactly.
Charlie Bewley, who's really hot by the way, did a great job with
Oh
Dimitri,
my
and Felix was just is huge. I was just like, oh my God, you're
I know.
the biggest person I've ever seen in my
you're
life.
Like a jolly green giant. Like what you been eating,
You're like,
man?
I don't, some spinach, obviously, working up them Popeye muscles, but he was great. And I thought that Aro was amazing. Hysterical in a very strange way. You're supposed to be taking him seriously the whole time,
But,
but
like,
you can't.
you
'cause
can't.
He's so funny.
He's like sitting there and he's like, goodbye, dear ones.
And don't even lie to yourself. You know you laugh like an idiot when that happened.
Yeah.
And Jane, I love you.
She's like, okay.
Dakota Fanning
It was
equals
so
love.
good because she was like pain, and he was like, oh my God, I'm dying. Oh my God.
you're killing me. It was so good. And I always loved Dakota Fanning. I always thought she was a great actress. Personally, I love a bunch of different movies that she's been in. Uptown Girls, rest in peace, Brittany Murphy. But yeah, we love Dakota Fanning. And when she first got cast, Taryn and I were both more Taryn than I, but both of us were thinking, is she a little too famous for this
Yeah.
role? Because a lot of the Twilight actors are unknown, or at least they're not as popular as a lot of Hollywood actors are. And so for them to pull up such a big Hollywood name in such a small franchise at the time, we were like confused if they didn't want to keep unknown actors, and someone that we had thought of instead of her was Anna Sophia Robb, who, if you've ever seen The Reaping or Bridge to Terabithia, she's in those movies.
Yeah.
She's so good, and they look a lot of the same. They have very similar features, and they're both great actresses.
Yeah.
So she would have been an awesome job. So I think
the only reason we didn't pick her, because we didn't really think about her before, but we had just saw A Race to Witch Mountain for free. Yes, we did.
We did.
And it was real good. It's a kid movie, but she's just phenomenal, and
and that was before we saw New Moon, and we were like, oh my God, if Dakota's not as good, we're gonna be sad. But of course, she was amazing because it's Dakota freaking Fanning.
Yeah. And okay, what else? We just loved all Volterra and just
it was
the
great.
Porsche.
The whole Italy thing.
Oh my
Yellow
God.
Porsche. I want one so bad.
Yeah.
But I'm not rich, so that'll never happen. But a girl can dream. I love it. I love Alice. I think she's phenomenal. She's just the cutest person ever.
She is.
She's adorable.
Also,
Love her.
another girl crush.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
We're not
I'm
lesbian.
trying to rein it in.
Promise.
Yeah. I mean, all you have to do is, pay attention when we talk about Jasper and Emmett, and we're straight.
Vaginal secretion. Okay.
Moving on. 'Cause that was awkward.
Yeah, it was.
Wolfpack. We already touched on it, but I feel like it needs to be touched again. I love it.
Good shit.
I love it all. I think it's great. Jessica Spencer has a really cool voice. He's a good Sam. Jared makes me laugh like an idiot. He's so funny.
Oh, but our friend Haley Cook, she
Love you,
loves
Haley. I love you,
Chasky.
Haley.
She loves him. Like, she doesn't like
She's
love him as a
like,
character. She's like, he's hot. And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God, he's 33 and you're
Yeah.
15. That's really
You are
weird.
15. Yeah.
But we love you, Haley.
But we love you.
It's okay.
Yeah, so I think that's all we wanted to talk about. So
for this one.
That's it, and we'll talk about the things that we did not like in our next video.
Yes, please stay tuned, as well as a soundtrack video that coming up soon that does our whole opinion on the soundtrack and everything like that. So, Twilight fans, Twihard vampires alike, this is Lauren.
I'm Taryn.
And we're signing off.
Peace.
Word to your mother.